we're going to see him weathering the storm. He's just that good and that sharp. I don't know if this guy can touch him. I think that this guy is tough. He is tough, strong, but...
You've seen Boots in the gym. How good is he?
He's the best gym fighter I've ever.
Too athletic.
Yes.
Boots is too good.
Yes.
Boots is too strong.
Yes.
This is not bro. This is a different level.
Yes.
Boots is gonna take this kid to school,
Yes.
and then everybody's gonna be taking back all they said about Boots.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Boots.
Jaron Ennis and Xander Zayas are both locked into high-intensity training camps with preparation pointing toward a fast, explosive clash. The build-up suggests a fight driven by pace and action from start to finish.
He's got pretty good footwork. And I think that could offset Boots' style, according to how he's dealt with movers in the past.
Like Chukazan? Karen
Yeah, exactly. Fighters like him, I think Boots is, Zayas, he's got that and a little bit more than Karen.
You went to school? Dude, you had fun? I guess.
Boost got finished boxing and training. Did you train today? How many push-ups you?
Ennis is refining his game with shadow boxing, focusing on speed, movement, and clean combinations. He stays relaxed and locked in as he builds toward his next fight. Jaron Ennis made it clear he sees himself as the dominant force and wasn't concerned about his opponent's confidence.
I don't know. With me, it don't matter. Like I said, this is my division. It don't matter how much confidence he got. This is my division, and I'm about to show the world and stamp it come June 27th.
And look, you've been in a lot of big fights, right, in the Philadelphia area where there's Atlantic City, big crowds there. But what I'm excited about is you're finally getting a big fight on a big stage that you've been, deserving. How big is this for you to finally have a fight, right, where it's going to be everyone's watching for it? This is going to crown you as the next big thing in boxing. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts is, I'm excited. This is what I've been waiting for, and being on a big stage, and y'all know when a big fight is in hand.
On the other side, Xander Zayas is also locked in, sharpening his jab to control range and set the rhythm of the fight. Zayas appears just as prepared both mentally and physically heading into the big fight. He looks focused and locked in, showing the same level of seriousness in his training camp as he builds toward the matchup.
Because I wake up every day and I can look at myself in the mirror, and I don't need 10 people behind me telling me I'm the best. I know I'm the best. I live with that in my head. I go about my business with that in my head. He needs 10 people approval. He needs everybody to approve to him that he's the best. Even in the corner, when the corner is not comfortable, he doesn't look comfortable. When the corner gives an instruction, he don't pay attention to his corner. He's never focused. He needs 10 people telling him that he's the best, that he needs to do this, he needs to do that. When those 10 people run out of options or run out of answers, I will always be there for him. I will always be there for him.
One of the things that has been wanted a lot that I think fight fans will get in this fight is they wanted to see offense coming back at Boots.
Xander Zayas' team is confident he is fully prepared for Jaron Ennis, highlighting improvements in speed, discipline, and fight IQ. They believe his structured camp and refined technique have him both mentally and physically ready for the challenge.
He's going to bring everything he has, and I believe that he's going to leave it all in the ring. And I think that the one thing that we know here is we don't overlook anything. We have a tremendous amount of respect for what he's going to bring in there, but we also know what Xander's going to bring in there.
Meanwhile, Jaron Ennis pushes back against criticism of his defense, arguing that others absorbed similar punishment without the same attention. He maintains that his speed, power, and ring IQ are being overlooked and believes the real gap will become clear once the fight starts.
You can look at me and tell I love to eat, but yeah, but see, the problem is he be pulling all that weight, 25, 30 pounds off. Man, I watched that interview yesterday, and I seen how big Xander lips was. I said, God damn, that boy got some big ass lips. Head is big as hell, neck was fat. I'm like, God, this dude is big. He look like he about 175, and he come all the way down to 54. That drains him. That drains him, and it pulls from his legs. And in the later rounds, he started to get fatigued, and I noticed that. I even noticed that in the last fight. You know, he tried to keep it together with good technique, but he can't hide that.
You recently said, Boots, and this is a quote, you quote, eat every straight punch and every hook. What do you think about that criticism from Xander of your defense?
Did y'all watch Xander?
Yeah, of course.
Did y'all watch Xander? He get hit a lot. He get a lot, and I don't know what, like these narratives that everybody keeps saying I get hit this, that, and the third. I still get hit less than everybody's favorite fighter and straight like that. But these guys want to put they got to find something to talk about, you know, because when you great at everything, you know, they just pick one thing. You know, like I said, he gonna see firsthand though. It's different when you're in there with me. And I told him this at the press conference. I'm like, it's different when you're in there. I'm a lot faster than what you think. I'm a lot stronger than what you think. My ring IQ is way higher than what you think. I punch a lot harder. It's gonna be real different in there for him, and he gonna see why I'm like.
Xander Zayas maintains that his mindset hasn't changed, keeping the same hunger and focus that drives him daily. He credits constant reminders from his father for keeping him locked in and confident that everything remains within reach. He views this as another major opportunity to prove himself and plans to fully capitalize on it.
You're the multi-belt holder. What's your mindset going into this matchup versus?
Man, same focus, same hungriness, same just wanting to take on the world, you know? It's like my dad always tells me. He wakes me up with the same quote every single day. The world is yours. Now it's for me to take it. Now it's for me to take advantage of it. And come June 27th, I will do that one more time. There's nothing different. I have the same hungriness, the same focus, and I have the ability, I have everything to take advantage of this fight, and I'm gonna do it come June 27th.
Meanwhile, Max Kellerman believes Xander Zayas is taking a major risk by facing Jaron Ennis with both his title and standing at stake. He calls it a defining test against one of the division's top threats.
Xander, you're right. You got to give him props. When you have a built-in fan base, in other words, it's not just that you're of a certain ethnic or national group, but you're undefeated. You've been groomed and promoted as maybe the future star that group's fan base will follow. You're risking a lot because you have a built-in economic engine behind you. And when you're a guy who can be put in a position to pick and choose, and you choose Boots, Gabe, what does that say?
Absolutely. This is a fight he definitely didn't have to take, man. You know, he's a 2-division champion right now. And for him to choose the toughest guy on paper right now, I mean, skill-wise, Boots, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. He could have went a different route, but he chose the best guy.
However, Jaron Ennis explains that Xander Zayas didn't actively call for the fight, with the matchup coming together after talks with Virgil Ortiz broke down. He believes Zayas simply accepted the opportunity when it opened up, but still gives him credit for not backing away from the challenge. Ennis sees the fight as an important moment in his debut at 154 pounds.
He ain't choose to fight me. I told Eddie and them to go get him. You know, after negotiations or whatever fell through with Ortiz and things like that. I told Eddie and my team, like, yo, go make sure y'all go get Zayas next for me if we can't get the Ortiz situation, and that's what they did for me. But I appreciate him for accepting the fight, because he didn't have to take this fight. He could have forced somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, if you are a young, up-and-coming, undefeated Puerto Rican fighter with a belt, you have some economic engine behind you if the island really gets behind you, right? And that puts you in a position to pick and choose. So if you're Zayas, the fact that he says yes to you, that says something about his confidence right now, doesn't it?
I don't know. With me, it don't matter. Like I said, this is my division, and no matter how much confidence he got, this is my division. And I'm about to show the world and stamp it come June 27th.
On the other hand, Sergio Mora breaks down the matchup between Boots, Ennis, and his opponent. Noting Boots' relaxed swagger and confidence entering the fight, he praises his composure in the moment, especially against a potential pound-for-pound level challenge, but warns against any complacency. Mora highlights the hunger and physical advantages on the other side, suggesting that overconfidence could be the key factor that leads to Boots getting exposed.
Boots more, more chill with a little bit more swagger. He's a little bit more, soft with his comebacks. But no, he was brimming with confidence, and him and Zayas were going back and forth, and I think Zayas handled it perfect. For a 23-year-old champion who hasn't really been against the best, he's facing somebody that's potentially pound for pound one of the best, and Zayas handled it. He handled it with flying colors, man. And I think Boots better respect what he has in front of him. Even though the measurements stay the same, I saw a bigger, younger fighter motivated to do something great in Zayas. And if Boots is not careful and is a little bit too much overconfident, then this is the type of fight where he can be exposed.
Angelo Leo also praises Xander Zayas for his composure under pressure at a young age and his rise to unified champion status. He highlights Zayas' confidence and willingness to face anyone in a competitive division. While acknowledging Jaron Ennis as a dangerous opponent, he still leans towards Zayas edging a close fight.
He's down to fight whoever, when, and he's already 23 years old. He's already a unified champion, and I like that about him. He's not afraid to get his feet wet in this division. But Boots, Boots is a tremendous fighter, very skilled as well. I'm gonna go with it's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Xander.
Will follow his once he, if he goes Xander pulls out left, he'll try to, meet him with a left hook or meet him with a right hand. But it wasn't nothing that was like crazy. With head movement, the that Boots gonna be doing all that head moving and sliding, tucking and moving on angles and Boots, that's what Boots gonna attack is late. And Boots got power. He got major power, man. And there's spots where I see Xander, he just gets himself in some spots, man. He drops his hands a lot. I see too much exposure on that left side. Way too much exposure on that left side. He gonna have to keep that motherfucking left hand glued to his face because that overhand right of Boots is